You're standing in a field. No weapons, no tools. Just you and a lion. You'd lose. Every time. The lion is faster, stronger. It has claws and teeth and weighs 3 times what you do. By every physical measure, you don't stand a chance. You are an embarrassment. A soggy, slow, clawless embarrassment. And yet, you can do something that animal can't. Something nothing else on this planet can do. It's not intelligence. It's not language. It's not opposable thumbs. It's something so ordinary you've done it 1,000 times without thinking. Something every kid does in a field for no reason at all. You can throw. Now to us, throwing a rock doesn't sound like much. You do it without thinking. You've done it since you were 3 years old. But go back. Way back. 2 million years back. Before cities. Before language. Before fire was even reliable. Back to when your ancestors were small, scared, and eating whatever the bigger animals left behind. Imagine you and your small tribe are on a grassy plain, hungry, anxious, observing a herd of bison graze right in front of you, but you have absolutely no way to hunt without scaring prey off the second you emerge from your cover. Everyone in your tribe drools at the thought of one day being able to take down a full bison for themselves. As in these times, the best cut of meat you are going to get is whatever was left behind by other animals. To you, a good scavenge would consist of eyeballs, tongue, marrow scraped from cracked bones, and maybe some liver if you were lucky. But one day you and your tribe go hunting. You find a pack of wild deer and find cover. While hiding, you see a fellow tribe member pick up a stone. You wonder what he could possibly be doing, and then he throws it towards the deer. At first, other tribe members begin to laugh, so he throws another and another, when finally he actually makes contact with a deer. The deer stumbles over, shakes its head, and goes back to grazing. And that is when everything changed. Immediately after this hunt, you tell everyone in the village what happened. We can reach things we cannot touch. Within days, everyone is throwing things. The children are throwing rocks at trees. The elders are throwing rocks at each other. Tribe members try to hit birds. But then someone has a better idea. What if the rock was sharper? So they sharpen it, and the sharp rock flies further and hits harder. And then someone attaches the sharp rock to a stick. And suddenly they have something that has never existed before in the history of the world. A weapon with reach. And with that weapon, everything changes. They go back to the bison. From a distance, with spears, a group of early humans could bring one down, and a single bison feeds the entire tribe for days. Days of not scavenging. Days of not cracking bones open for marrow. Days of actual meat. More calories than most of them had ever consumed in their lives, and their bodies noticed. More food meant the group could grow. More food meant mothers could feed more children, and those children survived where before they would not have. More children meant bigger tribes. Bigger tribes meant more hunters. More hunters meant more successful hunts. More successful hunts meant even more food. The whole thing compounded on itself generation after generation. But something else was growing too. The brain. For millions of years, the brain could not get much bigger because there simply was not enough food to power it. But throwing fixed that. More meat meant more fuel. More fuel meant bigger brains. And bigger brains meant something that would change the species forever. They started planning hunts instead of just reacting to animals. They started communicating in more complex ways to coordinate. They started passing knowledge between generations. This worked. Do this, not that. Language grew from that. Culture grew from that. Civilization grew from that. All of it. Every city, every conversation, every idea that has ever existed. Traced back to one person on a grassy plain who decided to pick up a rock while everyone laughed at him.